Hello, One Piece players. We are here looking for a game. We are gonna play Bonnie against Yamato. I'm gonna go second. I like to see the UROUGE, and we do have two 2Ks in case we need to, protect early. So we're gonna keep this. So. Yep, we're gonna go. We do not have a searcher, unfortunately. However, we are just gonna pass the turn. Second Hody versus an aggressive deck. I'm not sure we need two. However, it is going to be nice to have that pressure later on. For them. Like, on them. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh, just that. So yeah, I really like Cavendish. However, no, you know what? They could have Gadatsu. So, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to not use card action. No blocker. We are going to get rid of a 2K, which might tell them, oh, they don't have 1Ks. I just want to see if they are a Yamato deck that plays Gadatsu. I don't know. We probably could have taken the damage, but I feel like we're going to be taking a lot more damage later on. And it deals 2. I have never played against Yamato, if you can't tell. We're going to play the UROUGE after I draw my Dawn. And then we are going to see if we can stabilize before we start attacking. I love this artwork. It's so funny. Alright, they're going to swing 6. Which means they don't have Gadatsu. Oh. Do I value 2 Violas? I'm going to use the card action. Rest there. I can draw 1. I don't mind. Well, I guess it's 2. Yep, that's cool. Kid as a blocker. Alright, I'll draw. My lack of experience coming into this game is showing. But I know card games. So we have 6 Dawn. I really just want to play Cavendish. And then we have 3 available. I can play Rosinante. But I'll do Rosinante after the fact. So we're going to play Cavendish. And then we get 2 of our Dawn back as active. 1 for Bonnie. Will actually, I guess that's automatic end of turn. So 2 for Rosinante. So we'll attach 1 here. And I don't really care about Caramel. Yep. And then we'll deploy the Rosinante. Do I think they're gonna... like I previously stated, I don't care about Caramel. I debated attacking, but not worth it. I'm going to keep the blocker up, and also UROUGE is just important for activating Bonnie's ability repeatedly. They are, though, seeing that killer play, they are going to be trying to play around our leader ability, so we need to keep that in mind. As much as we can keep it in mind. Okay, they don't think we have 1Ks. We will use the card action here, and then we will... There's 7. They get 9, so they can play Big Yamato next turn. We'll probably Bonnie during our turn. So, no blocker, and we'll go +1 with UROUGE. We are going to use Bonnie to ensure... Oh! They have their own Hody. I imagine rest Rosinante, rest UROUGE. Yep. $10K at... Really? Sure. Resolve attack. No trigger. I guess that was the best move. Okay, draw my card. Draw my Dawn. Now I have 8. What I could do is skip the Bonnie, because a lot of my stuff's big. Even if they play Yamato, it's not like, well, they can remove the Cavendish, they can, but if I've got Rosinante, I'm fine. So instead, I can play my own Hody, but they have a lot of cards in hand, so this is not going to be played correctly. Or I play this, stun the Hody for a turn, and get another body on board. I personally like delaying my decisions. Alright. Then we're gonna have the Rosinante attack the Caramel. Unbelievable if they would have countered it. Then I can put... I can distribute 3 amongst my lads. So we will go to 8 here. Activate 2, 3 available. 2 for Rosinante, 1 for... I don't need to play Rosinante if it means getting more cards out of their hand. So we'll go 8 here. Okay, cool. So now they're still at 8. I think I will just put Bonnie to 8 and swing in again, make them discard more. Because if they had to do that, then what? Okay, maybe there's some secret tech I'm not considering, where you need your stuff in your graveyard. We'll pass the turn, and then we'll restand that. Okay, 3 2Ks, 2 Hodys, and a Rosinante. I expect to see a 9-drop Yamato. So what does Lucia do? You may put the top or bottom card of your life pile into your hand, rest one of your opponent's characters, then if your life is 1 or less, place the top card of your deck on top of your life. Okay. Neat. So it's card advantage. And it's when attacking. Intriguing. Okay. They arrested my UROUGE and are attacking it. But here's the deal. So first off, I'm going to arrest the Ezo. And I can just trigger Rosinante. And he's alive. Alright, I think I definitely had a series of misplays at the beginning of the game just out of a lack of game knowledge. I haven't played consistently throughout the entirety of this game being a thing. I went to a couple events in OP1, OP2 came out and I kind of got out of it. Came back in OP6, got out of it, and now I'm back in OP7. We're going to draw the Dawn. So, with 10 Dawn available, we can play Hody, draw a life. I do want to play something before attacking. I might just straight up be playing the Rosinante. My concern is that I don't want them to... Here's another 2K. I don't want them to be able to play Hody, tap down 2 of my guys, but that's not going to matter, so we do just have to deploy here. I'm going to go 6. I don't want to go 6. I'm going to go 5 at the Ezo, see if it's worth 2 cards to them. Probably should have kept the Rosinante back in hindsight if I were attacking with Bonnie. If it's worth 2 cards, then I'll commit another attack. It's not. So that means that I have 8 cards left. I can put 2 onto Cavendish, attack with him, get set back to 8. I can put 3 on Cavendish, require either a 2K. That's not a pretty number. I will go 2 here at Hody. I am, if you can see, I am attempting to get rid of the board before resting the UROUGE, before I really try to deal with their life. What I wouldn't give for Eustace Kid right now. So we have the ability to play a Hody. If that doesn't work though, we are basically dead. You know what? I don't want to rest anything. Oh, I might rest their Dawn. That could be what's in their hand. Oh my gosh, Jewelry Bonnie would be amazing right now if I had the Dawn. Okay, put 1 onto Hody, I guess, just make sure that they don't have a 2K. Yep, it's dead. Worth. Any 2Ks in here, just Ezo. Ezo's probably a 3 or a 4 of. In a Yamato deck, I imagine a 4 of. They probably have Wano Searchers. So now I'll go ahead and attack here. Yeah. It's expected that they draw that, but with +9 encounters and a blocker, worst case. Do they have a trigger? they rested my blocker. Alright, rip. Okay. End turn. So, Bonnie does not matter here, because if they have what they need, which is going to be... they're at 2 life, so Ace is not active. We're on 3 total life, so Yamato only hits a 3, which only hits Rosinante, and that's not good for them. And then I just swing for the lethal on the crackback. They need a rusher, so they need... I can't remember if Ace gets rush without the life, but I do know that Hody has rush. He's one of the rare instances of rush. They are just trying to board clear here. I will not use card action. He is worth... I want Bonnie, but it's... He is worth a 2k. So, no blocker. Or is he worth Rosinante? I think I'm going to get rid of the 2k. Resolve attack. It is possible that they just go 11. It's Momo. Oh, dang. They can't do Momo's ability right now. They are trying to go shields up. Okay, draw a card. If we play... Honestly, I probably should have taken the Rosinante out, because then I'd have a clean thing to... Yeah, that was just a strict misplay. I should have been getting rid of that Rosinante. I guess I can play another Hody. Yeah, so we are going to go... If we play this correctly, they're probably going to take this first hit. I feel like they don't block this. I could have gone to 9, but I'm kind of just testing the waters here. Yeah, so now what I can do is I kind of actually want to keep the blocker up, even though it just seems rough, because then I can play... It's going to be a very weird turn for you to watch. We are going to play Hody Jones on top of Hody Jones. Select target, draw. And I bet you they have a Punk Gibson in hand. But we're going to hope that they don't. Because then let's assume they... I don't want to assume they don't, but let's say 2k, 2k, 2k. That's plus 6. That goes at 11. I want to attack with Hody after the fact. I don't really have... If they rest UROUGE, they rest UROUGE, right? Maybe the move is just to... Maybe I shouldn't have gone balls to walls. I think I can win this turn, though. 7 on lead. Get more Dawn. I don't deserve to win this game. Okay. So now they're going to give plus 4. Putting it to 9. And let's assume plus 17. We are going to attack here. 4-9, so that they have to get rid of +5. This card exists? We'll go onto Bonnie, attack for 7. There we go. Hitting us with a GG. Our opponent is a person of culture. Alright, so early on, I probably could have been a little safer, and I definitely should have gotten rid of this Rosinante so that I could keep the double Hody. But my initial reasoning here was so that I could take a blocker and, like, keep it up. They could try to rest it, like, Okiku is on attack. That's not a rest. That's not a rest either. But if they had had something like Izo, they could rest my Rosinante. They were not going to have Izo because I was going to be attacking so much. But my idea here was to make sure that I was able to block at least one attack, and then I had a couple of 2k counters. Alright. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this match. If you also have no idea what you're doing versus Yamato, it's alright. You can still fumble your way to victory. Just make sure you take a second to think, what could they have? Look at what they've played. Look at their track record. I saw that they had a couple of event counters. I knew when they left 2 open that they had an event counter. I just didn't know that they had this one. So just pause and think. Like, they have 10 minutes left. I have 5 minutes left. I had half the time they had remaining. I know I played slower than they did, but it was worth it. Thinking and pausing can get you the win. So, let me know any blaring mistakes or things you would have done differently down below, and I'll see you next time.